everybody. Today I wasn't planning on vlogging because we didn't have much planned for the day, but we are staying at a hostel, and the host for that hostel has like a free walking tour of a township. It's called Motherwell. He does that walking tour in the morning, but we woke up way too late, so then he said, you know, it's fine, he doesn't mind doing a second one in the evening, so that's what we're doing now. It's like 5 p.m. but we are in Motherwell and we are just walking around in the township, and we just went by the playground where the kids are all playing, and it's pretty nice to see them. They're just smiling and staring at us. I'm not too sure what's going on, but this is what it looks like. They have tires here and like a jungle gym and a slide. It's pretty funny to see them. They're all kind of looking at me. Hey, what's your name?
Siba.
Siba. Nice to meet you. How old are you?
8.
You're 8 years old.
Yes.
Yeah. How old are you?
7.
7. And what's your name?
Napoy.
I say this is our restaurant where we do our African food and stuff. You will see all the food that is made here is cooked on fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right here.
This is the kitchen.
Okay.
And this is our door. This is waiting for any trouble. This is, so this is
all the meat.
This is the way that we live. This is an old style of cooking. Yeah.
This is like a car repair station. They've just dug a hole here where you can basically go under the car. Most of the like restaurants and barbers, there's lots of barbers by the way, but yeah, most of the like stores, restaurants are in containers like this one. And then they just obviously have like the name of the place or what it is.
This is an old painting that made us who we are. Early 2000s, maybe 2001 or 2002, I'm not sure. Before I said to you, we don't have role models in this community. So this was my role model. When I need an inspiration, I always come here and try to replicate the pictures or draw something. Even if I want to check the strokes, how did the guys paint? This was my mentor. That's why I bring you here, just to learn. And there's a beautiful story behind, because they were launching a World AIDS Day. Yeah. So this is about the World AIDS Day and awareness about AIDS and stuff. So this is a good awareness, because we didn't know nothing about AIDS, HIV and stuff at that moment, and I was still young. But through this painting, I know that there's something that is killing people.
I haven't introduced him, but this is a Kumzi,
Yeah.
and this is his brother, Sindisi.
Yeah.
And they run a visual art studio. It's called Hand in Hand.
Yeah, visual art studio. It's based in South Africa, Motherwell Township.
They have a lot of paintings. I'll show you now. We have just been there. That they do themselves, and obviously every painting has like a different story and a background. It's all based on, you said it's all based on his own experiences and stories of his own life. So yeah, every painting that he has his own story that relates to him, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and the stories that affect our community, especially the social issues. Yeah, I cover everything that happened here, happened to me, and happened all over the world.
So I'll show you the paintings when we get to the studio. But thank you for showing us around the township. It's been a lot of fun. It was nice to see a different part of South Africa and to experience it. Even though the internet and a lot of the world say it's dangerous, it's really nice to see that it's not. It's definitely okay. Everyone's very friendly, especially the kids. They're very, very happy to see you. So it was really fun.
Yeah, no thanks for coming, guys. Please don't be afraid. Please do come to our location.
He was actually just telling me that people actually like it when you come and see and visit, that they enjoy when people come and talk to them, as opposed to just like driving by and taking pictures. So yeah, that was nice. So this is their studio. Hostel, and can I just say how great today was? It was so much fun and unexpected. Mark, if you're watching, thank you for taking the time out to take us on a second tour. Guys, I just want to apologize for not like filming much today, but first of all, I didn't even plan on vlogging, so I didn't like record anything for like most of my day until we got to Motherwell. And then when we got there, I didn't want to shove my camera into people's faces because we were just talking to everyone and like they were talking about their lives. It's just one of those moments where you just don't want to like ruin the experience because you bring out a camera. But I just want to talk to you guys about today and how much fun I had. First of all, the kids were so much fun. They were just so like happy to see us and to like talk to us and play with us. Unfortunately, I didn't get to talk to many adults because there wasn't many actually. It was late in the evening, so I think most of them were either just like resting because of work or maybe still at work. I don't know. Anyway, we had been in Motherwell for about an hour, I think, before I actually decided to vlog. So we had already talked to Sindisi and Sakumzi about their visual art studio. I think that the project that Sakumzi and Sindisi are working on is amazing because they have this visual art studio in which they started because they were passionate about art and they wanted to create art, but they continued it because they saw that it was a good thing for the community. They are working with young children to keep them off the streets, to give them guidance and purpose, because as you saw earlier, he said that when he was growing up he didn't have any role models to look up to, so he wanted to provide that for the community. I also think that their studio is like very unique as opposed to like other ones, because for example, like in a museum you see a lot of artwork, but personally I find museums to be very boring. But theirs, I think, is kind of different. One, because they're there so they can explain their artwork to you, and two, because their artwork is so unique. They paint and draw basically their experiences, things they see in the community, so it's things that relate to them and that they feel passionate about, and they kind of, I feel like it's kind of a way into their thoughts and feelings because that's how they portray them in their paintings, and I think that's really amazing. And I just think they have very powerful messages and they are very beautiful, nicely done. Those guys are so talented. So yeah, I don't know, I just thought it was a very unique place, better than a museum in my opinion. So after we were at the studio for a while, we walked around and they showed us a bit of the town. We walked to different places. Like I said, I didn't film much because we were talking the whole time and I just felt kind of rude. But one of the things that I really liked was the mural that you guys saw, because Sakumzi kind of explained to me how meaningful that was to him, and I think that's really important. In a place like a township, I think it's very important for young children and young adults to have things to look up to and to admire and to kind of want to accomplish, and just like goals and stuff, you know. And I feel like this mural was that for him. The message that the mural had was very important to them, obviously, because they saw a lot of people dying because of AIDS and HIV, and the mural brought awareness and prevention to their lives. But also it meant a lot more to them because they learned a lot from the artist. Anyway, it was a good thing going to the township today. I had a great time and I'm really glad I went because I had heard horrible things about townships and the people in them from like the States, in the UK, even in Cape Town. When I was in Cape Town, a lot of people that I met were like, be careful, don't go in those areas, don't mingle with the people there, it's dangerous and all this stuff, which obviously when you hear it, especially from people like in Cape Town, they're really close to the townships, so you think, okay, they know better, you know. But we had driven through so many townships and like sketchy areas, as people say, in South Africa with Richie and Tanya, and every single time we were like, this doesn't look bad at all. It's really nice and the people look very friendly. It just seemed like it was okay to be there. Each time we were like, no, let's not get off the car because, you know, we've been told this and that. But I don't know, just like, for example, me being from Hollywood, I would never hear someone say don't go to Hollywood because it's dangerous or anything like that. But I've been in more sketchy situations back home than here in South Africa, and it just doesn't add up, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things that you have to just go for it. Of course, be logical about what you do. Don't like be dumb and bring out cameras and show off with money or anything like that, because that just doesn't make sense in general in any situation. Be logical and knowledgeable about where you're going. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop because I can ramble for days and I'm sure you don't want that, so I'm just gonna sign off here. I'm gonna link in the description Sindisi Sakumzi's and the Visual Arts Studio Facebook page. I'd love if you went and got involved and got to know what they're working on and saw the different projects they're working on and the different things they're doing for the community. They're doing great things. Props to you guys if you're watching, and thank you for an amazing day. But anyway, I'm gonna sign off because everybody is like falling asleep already and I'm keeping them awake. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on the next video.